All right, y'all. Here we are. We are back. Uh-oh. Hang on. Let me get that readjusted. Yeah, that'll do. We are back for the final assembly, final look, all that great stuff. So, couple things to note. As far as anodization is not permanent. It will dull and fade and wear off with time and use. So with that being the case, that's why I still have gloves on, because as I'm assembling it, I want it to be as pristine as possible, as fresh and new as possible, until I can get some good pictures of it for the Instagram and stuff like that. But then immediately after that, it's going to go in the pocket and get use, okay? So keep that in mind with anodization. It is not permanent. It will... Now, it can last for a while, okay? It can last for a long time, but just don't expect it to constant or to forevermore look this blue and this purple and stuff like that, okay? It will wear off with time and use. But as you saw with me doing it, it's real easy to anodize it again when it does, okay? So, you know. But anyway, yeah, so that's why I'm still wearing the gloves, just because I want to get some good pictures of it before I get some use on it. So, yeah, all right, where do we start? Let's start off by getting the little Torx pieces put back on here, so the lock bar insert and the over travel stop. So let's start off with the over travel stop. And keep in mind, this is a T6 for this one. There we go, T6 for this, as well as the lock bar insert. There we go. All right, awesome. So that one is put back together good. Let's see, what next? What next? Let's just start on this side. Let's get the stop pin put in. Let's get the back side of the pivot put in. Another thing to note, I got to thinking about it while I was working on all this stuff. I decided to put it back to washers for now, or not washers, to what are those things called? Bearings. Get it put back to bearings for now instead of the phosphor bronze washers. I just trying to decide exactly what I want. If I decide to go back, I have them available. I can take it apart. I can do that. So, but for now, I'm just putting it back to bearings. So with that being the case, let's get that bottom bearing on there. Let's see, what else? Let's get the nuts put back in this side. Oh, come on. Let's keep it pristine and nice now. Worked hard on this thing. Crap. There we go. Okay. Let's see, what would be next? Next would be the standoffs, spacers, whatever you want to call these things. I typically call them spacers, but the mat has them labeled as standoffs, and that's not wrong. That's just whatever you choose to use for your vocabulary. Let's get the blade on next. Crud, and of course I picked it up and lost. Alright, let's get the blade on now. There we go. There, blade's on good. Alright, now let's get these put back on right. This thing with reassembling, it's trial and error till you get it right. Okay, you know, I was calling that a blade stop. The blade don't stop on it, does it? Okay, or stop pin, whatever. But anyway, all right, next is going to be this washer, which goes on right there. What's next? Next is going to be this top scale. Liner, not scale. Those of you that are sticklers for what you call stuff, leave me alone. Okay. All right. Now the G10 scale, and where's my? There it is. Now the next thing too is making sure we get the blade centering good. This thing was not perfectly centered when I got it, but it was fine though. Okay, I mean it was just, I mean, a micron of a hair off to one side. Okay, so as long as I can get it back to how I had it, then I will be happy. Let's get the pivot. Can I use this on it? Yeah, that's still good enough. Okay, don't want to tighten that down too much, because with blade centering, what you've got to do is you've got to leave it open. You've got to tighten the body screws down first. Come on, come out of there. Got to tighten the body screws down first. Of course. There we go. And then the pivot. Okay, so I've got the pivot too tight now. Oh, no, I don't. I don't have the... Okay, hang on. See, that's another problem with hinderers, too. You see, I don't have that stop pin in there good, so that's definitely going to be a problem. So let's get it back open. Let's loosen up the... Alright, hang on. I got to get a new one of those. I don't know why I was using that one anyway. I don't like that one. Let's see, what size is this one? Too big, way too big. Alright, well. Excuse me just a second. I'm going to have to take it off camera for a second. I'm still working on it back here, though. All right, let's see. Let's try and get this pin positioned right. Just loosen this to help it a little. Let's close that a little to help us too. Oh, there we go. We got it now. All right. Okay. Now let's get these tightened back up. There we go. There we go. Now, how are we on centering? All right, centering's still not good because this is not tightened down well enough. All right, that's blade centering about where it was. Not going to complain about that too much. All right, next thing is getting the pocket clips back on. Or the pocket clip and the filler tab. And, okay, I've said it before on the channel, but I'll say it again now. I am not picky too much on... Oh, hold on, that's the number 1... There it is. Number 1 Phillips head. I'm not super picky on the position of a pocket clip, whether it's tip down or tip up. These came tip down, or it came tip down, and I'm fine with that, so that's how I'm going to leave it. Let's see, I don't think it really matters which way. It looks about the same both ways, so we'll just put it in that way. And there we go, y'all. There it is. The Hinderer XM18 non-flipper. Some at-home custom work. I like it, y'all. I like it. What do y'all think? I know purple might not be everybody's color, nor might the that whole deal be it being two different colors, but I like it. I like the purple and the blue. So there it is, guys. Totally different from how it started, right? So thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching this little mini series, whatever you want to call it, that I've done. But yeah, there it is. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Don't know what's in store next for the Patreon here, but I'll keep it fun and exciting for you as best as I can, guys. So thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good one.